Pip stood on his wooden deck and smiled at the sun. The salty air smelled like pickles and warm summer sunshine. He adjusted his weathered blue hat with a small squeal. Barnaby the bird flapped his bright green wings very fast. "Are you ready for a big adventure, Pip?" Barnaby chirped. Pip wiggled his round pink snout 3 times in a row. "Snout to the wind, tail in a curl," the pig cheered. They looked out at the bright blue sea together. The morning sun made the water look like shiny diamonds. Pip grabbed his wooden oars and sat on the bench. He was ready to find something very special today. The boat went splish-splash against the big blue waves. Pip pulled the oars with a very big heave-ho. Barnaby sang a happy song about the deep blue horizon. They watched a silver fish jump high into the air. The water felt cool when it sprayed Pip's pink snout. "Look at those glimmering waves," the green bird said. Pip smiled and kept rowing his little boat forward. He felt very strong and happy on the water today. The wide ocean was full of many big, mysterious secrets. Pip kept his eyes open for anything new and exciting. He knew that a great treasure was waiting for them. Pip pulled out his long brass telescope for a look. He saw a tiny brown dot far away today. "Is that a giant snack?" Pip wondered out loud. As they got closer, the dot grew very big. It was a mysterious island shaped just like a peanut. "Squeal!" Pip wiggled his snout with pure happy joy. "We found it, Barnaby! The peanut island is real!" The sand on the beach was soft and yellow. It looked like a giant bowl of crushed crackers. Pip steered the boat toward the sandy shore very carefully. He could not wait to see what was on the island. They stepped onto the warm, crunchy sand together. A path of shiny pebbles led up a hill. "Left foot, right foot, oof, umph," Pip grunted. The rocks felt rough and hot under his feet. Barnaby flew ahead to find the best path for Pip. "The mountain is very steep," the green parrot called. Pip wiped his brow and kept climbing the hill. He was a courageous pig who never gave up easily. Each step brought them closer to the very top. The air smelled like tropical flowers and salty sea spray. Pip looked down at his boat and felt very brave. Dark gray clouds began to hide the warm sun. The wind started to whistle through the trees. Pip felt a tiny shiver in his curly tail. "It is getting very dark out here," Barnaby whispered softly. "Ask, what would you put in your treasure chest?" Rub your child's arms like the wind. Pip looked at the sky and felt a bit worried. He needed to find a safe place very fast now. The mysterious island felt much bigger in the dark shadows. Even a courageous captain can feel a little bit scared. Pip took a deep breath and kept his snout high. Pip spotted something bright near a large flat rock. It was a shell that shone like a star. "Glittering, glowing, guiding the way," Pip sang softly. More shells appeared in a long, straight line. They were pink, blue, and bright neon green. Pip followed the pattern of colors across the ground. "Blue, then pink, then green," he shouted happily. The shells made the dark path look very friendly. He felt like a courageous captain once again today. Barnaby flapped his wings and followed the beautiful light. They were getting closer to a very big discovery. The shell path led into a deep, quiet cave. Inside, the glowing shells formed a beautiful trail. It looked like a fallen Milky Way on the floor. "Snout to the wind, tail in a curl," Pip whispered. The air inside smelled like sweet flowers and honey. They reached a large wooden chest at the end. Pip wiggled his snout 3 times with great excitement. "Is this the mysterious treasure we were looking for?" he asked. The lid was heavy, but Pip was very strong. He put his hooves on the wood and pushed. Pip pushed the heavy lid open with his snout. Instead of gold, the chest held colorful fruit. There were yellow pineapples and orange mangoes. Pip took a big bite of a sweet pear. Crunch! "This is the best treasure ever," he cheered. Barnaby pecked at a juicy slice of red watermelon. The fruit tasted like sunshine and cold mountain water. They shared the feast until their bellies were full. Glittering, glowing, guiding the way, the shells stayed glimmering. Pip felt very happy and very full of fruit. It was a wonderful day for a little pig. The storm had passed and the sky was orange. Pip and Barnaby carried a basket of fruit back. They pushed the boat into the glimmering blue water. Snout to the wind, tail and a curl, Pip sang. The sea was calm as they sailed toward home. Pip looked at the horizon with a wide smile. He was a courageous pig who found a tasty prize. Rowing was easy with a belly full of fruit. Left foot, right foot, oof, oof, Pip sang as he walked. Glittering, glowing, guiding the way, the stars began to shine. Everything felt peaceful and very good on the sea. The little boat reached the wooden dock at last. Pip tied the rope and stepped onto the soft grass. Barnaby perched on Pip's hat and took a quick nap. Pip handed a big yellow banana to a crab. The crab waved its claw and started to eat happily. Pip sat on the soft sand and watched the dark horizon. He felt very cozy and very safe at home. That was a good snack, he whispered to himself. Left foot, right foot, oof, oof, he said with a giggle. Pip closed his eyes and dreamed of the peanut island.